too much for us, and we're on our way to the jump point, and we're going to be jumping to Arn, which should be a much easier planet. And we're going there to rearm, recover, restore, and refinance, because we have to fix our 4 biggest mechs somehow that are terribly damaged. The Vindicator is pretty much a Hulk, and I'm not sure what that means we'll do with it.
Welcome to the grease pit.
That may mean very well mean that the Vindicator gets mothballed, because there's just pretty much everything has to be replaced. Let's see what we have in storage. I mean, we could bring up the only thing we could bring up is a Blackjack. Blackjack is how many tons? Let's see. It's 45 tons. I think that's the same tonnage as a Vindicator. Actually, what we need is a Vindicator and the Blackjack, so both 45 tons. Yeah, so that's my biggest option at the point. The problem is the Blackjack doesn't have any weapons at this point. It's completely we were able to salvage enough parts to get the chassis together. Now we need all the weaponry, which is 4 medium lasers and I think 2 or 3 or maybe 4 autocannon 2s. Have to check it out. I'm not sure. No, 2 autocannon 2s, 4 medium lasers. So it's a good hard-hitting mech. But the Vindicator, we need to get back up and running for now, because we don't have anything to replace it really. A Shadowhawk would be a nice replacement for it, but we are still a ways away from a Shadowhawk. The thing about the Shadowhawk, hopefully we have parts in this system we're flying to, because there will be, if we could put a Shadowhawk, a Blackjack, and the Vindicator together, then we could, that last mission would have been quite different. So we're on our way. You can see here that the challenge is half a skull, so we're really going back to the beginning level of easy missions. That's just to allow us to get some money, get some repairs. Hopefully the market at Arn has some parts that we can finish off some of our bigger mechs with. As it is, you can still see we need repairs to the Argo. We're slowly fixing up that ship. But yeah, that was a horrible mission. Jumpman, here we are in the jump ship, jumping out of system. And we're in the Arn system. And if intelligence is correct this time, we should have an easier time of it for the next few missions while we rebuild.
The work order you submitted is complete.
Okay, so travel to Arn, 3 days in transit. So what you do is you travel from orbit in the planet you're on to the jump ship. You dock with the jump ship. The jump ships are out there. Aerospace pilots and Navy crew charge it by unfurling a huge solar sail. They charge up for a week or two. You land on it. They use that power that they built up, usually enough to do 1, 2, maybe 3 jumps, depending on the type of ship you have. And you jump to the next system, but you still have a transit to get to planet. So we still have a transit to get to planet here of about 3 days. Financial reports 15 days away. That gives us some time to earn some money. We are tumbling into orbit. Enter. We're in orbit now.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
First things first, we're going to jump to the store, and hopefully, I doubt it's a low-level planet, but let's see what we've got. So we have Vindicator parts, which we don't need because we have a full Vindicator. Autocannon 20, large laser. Okay, large laser's okay because that'll help us replace one of the missing parts. We should have grabbed a piece PPC at the other planet, but I wasn't thinking straight. So we're in tough spot. We always have this autocannon 2 ammo and stuff, but we need autocannon 2s. So looking at this, we have an autocannon 20, 1 large laser, 1 LRM. There's really not a lot here. A couple of medium lasers. So we're going to have to rely on salvage to fix up. Let's take a look. So, and I should have been repairing things on my way there. That was a stupid move. Little shook up, obviously, from that loss. Okay, so we just wasted, what, 10 days, something like that, of repair time. So even Father Scooter's affected by the loss, and nothing's been done. The transit to Arn has been a quiet ship. Everyone locked in their quarters. The occasional visits from mech pilots down to Memorial Hall to look at the remembrance that's been set there of the Emperor. But that being said, now it's time to get back to work. The Panthers are going to be much less capable because they don't have their long-range weaponry. which means we're probably going to be taken back to our smaller mechs. You see, we lost PPC, heat sinks, jump jets. So we're not even going to fix these right now. We're just going to leave them the way they are. We may even put them in storage because we need to see if we can put together a lance of smaller mechs or something we can afford for now. Something that we can actually fit. So what have we got? We've got Jenner. That's something we're going to fix for sure. So we'll put this Jenner in here. We have this Jenner still made, the spider still there. So we're taking a big step backwards here, really. So see, we lost 3 jump jets and the large laser. So there is a large laser here in the store. We are going to buy the large laser. We can't afford any of this, but we can't afford not to either.
New weapon
We're going to buy the medium lasers because we're going to need those. I'm going to try to get both Jenners back up to full schnuff. Okay.
New weapon systems
Autocannon 20 we may
available.
be able to use. We'll see. It'd be nice putting that into something, but I don't know if I have a mech that can carry it right now. Jump jets. Let's see how many jump jets we have. We have 1 jump jet. So we need more jump jets. We need 1, 2, 3, at least 3 more jump jets. Heat sinks, I think we're okay. Let's go back to the store, buy some jump jets. They should be unlimited. Those kind of things are in this game. Okay, 1,
New equipment available.
3. We'll buy 4 for now. You can see
New
our funds are
equipment
dropping
available.
like a rock. Yeah, that's not good. Let's take a look at when payday is. Okay. So this is a Jenner. We need to have 2 more medium lasers on this side. So we can either put a large laser there or a medium laser. We're going to put medium lasers in because the large lasers we're going to leave for a Panther. If we can fit 1 Panther together, that would be fantastic. SRM4, I think we can do that. SRM ammo. We're going to max out the armor. And then we're going to tweak it a bit. So you back off on the rear armor. You tweak up the armor on the arms to protect the weaponry because it needs to last. You also have to watch your torsos because they take the torsos out, the whole arm falls off. Legs also basically make a mech useless if it gets taken out. And then we want to tweak out just the right amount here so that we can maximize some stuff. So you take these 6s and stuff and you round them down to the 5s. At least that's what I do. I'm going to back off on my rear armor here a bit, bump it up to 75. That gives us a 1/4 ton yet to use. We could put some there, 50 in the arm, 50 in the other arm. Almost there. Let's put some more in the head and another one in the head. There we go. Okay, so 4 medium lasers, SRM4, and oh, we're short jump jets, aren't we? Can't jump quite as far. How much do jump jets weigh? Jump jets weigh 1/2 ton. So we're probably going to have to go with a less mobile. We'll just move them to a different position so they don't all get taken out at once. Heat efficiency is absolutely atrocious. Let's see if we can make the heat sinks work a little better. They're each a ton. Okay, maximum armor again. So that takes our armor way down, makes us more able to cool. Let's take a look at what this mechs usually fit out as. So 3 jump jets, SRMs, doesn't have any heat sinks above what it normally has. 4 jump jets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and an SRM4. So we should be able to do it. These heat sinks will make it perform better. It can't jump as far. Okay, so same thing. We're going to knock these down to 15. Knock everything. That's going to go up to 25. This is going to go down to 20. This is going to go up to 50. Up to 20. Up to 20. Up to 20. We still have just a little bit of armor we can use here. So let's see what happens when we do that. Let's go. Takes it out. Take it down. We bump that up. Yeah, that makes one arm tougher than the rest, so we'll put that on the center torso. Okay, so that'll be that mech for now. It's going to take 11 days for that to be fixed. We're really having to piece together stuff to make it work, so.
On it.
So that's one mech.
Done.
The next mech, so we have 3 mechs. So we have the Locust, the Spider, the Jenner will be ready, who knows when. We have nothing in here that we can use. what else could we try to put together here? So 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, nothing. So the only thing that's ready soon is a Shadowhawk, and we do not have a Shadowhawk parts or anything in this system. Vindicator is just too damaged to even consider working on right now. PPC, so that's probably the Panther we can fix. This Panther's been shredded, lost everything, so this is the Panther we'll try to fit. This is now our heavy mech. So repairs, how much is that going to cost? We don't have the money for this. We're going to have to sell some of our mechs. So that's going to cost 148. So back to the mech bay. We got to find some money. And the only place we have money is by selling off our scavenged mechs. So these big mechs that are going to get us the most money, the Kintaro, the Orion, we're going to sell them off. 200,000. Goodbye. Kintaro, we got to sell it off. Too bad because it's a great mech. 138. What else we got? Trebuchet. We're going to sell it off. That's one I really wanted to keep. It's kind of our Vindicator replacement. Long range mech. See how much is it's worth. 122. So that gives us $750,000. Jenner, Locust. Those aren't going to give us enough to make it worth it. So back to the bay. Let's see if we can refit the Panther better now and still have money to make payday. So fix the armor. Get that large laser we purchased, put it in the arm. So that's really all he had in his previous fit. I'm going to try, let's see, yeah, we don't want to put all the energy weapons in one arm. So what we could do is try to make him more mobile, give him some more jump jets, give him more armor, just to try to avoid what happened in the last fight. He's got lots of heat efficiency, so we probably don't even need that heat sink. It would be nice to put another jump jet in there though, so let's go to the store, buy one more jump jet, make him more mobile. Hopefully that keeps him alive better. Jump jet, what would that be, medium? I better go check. So which jump jets do they use? He uses jump jet S, okay, small. All right, back. Oops, store. Jump jets, S, okay. Buy one of those. Those buy what we need.
New equipment
One
available.
at a time for now. A little annoying, but we are right on the edge of not having enough of anything. So in the standard fit, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 jump jets anyways, and there's 1, 2 heat sinks. So did I must have lost heat sinks on that last mission too. Yeah, must have. So we back to the store, need 2 heat sinks. Just trying to come up, and it's going to run cooler because we're not shooting a PPC, we're shooting a large laser. So heat sink, buy 1,
New equipment
buy 2,
available.
back to the fitting screen. We're going to take those heat sinks and put them in the legs, because if you stand in water, as I've said before, you get better cooling. So we have 3 heat sinks on this, but much better heat performance. It's not going to heat up as much. It's not going to do as much damage. And how much room do we have for armor? We have a lot more armor, unless we decide to put a medium laser in the arm, which we could do too. So I think I'll do that. That's going to give it a little more hit and power. Gives us a little more option. And then we're just going to play with the armor here. So let's max out the armor. Good, lots of armor. We're going to back off on the rear torso armor as we try to keep our face to the enemy. That allows us to put more armor in the front. We're going to jack up armor on the weapon arm and the weapon torso. Okay, try to keep those alive as long as possible. Still have lots of room for armor, so we're going to bump up the legs because this mech jumps a lot. And if Jumpman gets back into the fight, he's our right now he's got the skills to be our physical specialist, even though Chunker has been the one doing that. But last fight, the Vindicator had a hard time against that bigger mech, so I think we need to find a mech that just has more capability in that route. So we're going to jack off. We're going to take off a little more of this, and then we're going to go up on the legs a bit here. Yeah, let's see where we're at. So that's down. These arms have nothing in them, so they're going to be just armor that protects the torso. We're going to take our center torso up to max. Back off the rear armor to say 30. We can play with the legs a little bit more. So this is giving us a lot more frontal armor. Need to back off somewhere. Let's see where we can do that. On this arm, I think. Just trying to get enough armor to make the maximum tonnage here. Not sure where we're going to make that up. All right there. Okay, so we'll bump that up. There we go. Okay. So that'll be the mech. Large laser, medium laser, SRM. So he's got a little more hitting power. Should run a little cooler, and he can jump a little further because we put... Oh no, he can heat a little higher because we put an extra heat sink in there. 10 days, 150,000. That leaves us 600,000. That's really all we can do at this point, I think.
I'll get it in the schedule.
I don't see us being able to fit either of these two mechs back in for a while. We just got to go take a look at the missions. So what do we got in this system? We haven't even looked yet. Connecting to Comstar, the intergalactic providers of communication. They use what's called Lost Tech. It's so we have some missions here. Ones, that's good. But we're going to start with a short one. So Frontier Justice, we're offering a sizable bounty for a local outlaw. So that sounds like something we're up to. We are going to send in a Lance as soon as we have enough mechs. And that is going to take us a bit because right now we have we have 3 mechs that can go. They're all very small. The Locust doesn't do a lot of damage. I'd like to get another Jenner, even a Panther. But, okay, the Panther's 21 days away, the Jenner's 11 days away, which means we have to sit here for 11 days. I'm not sending in those 3, not after what happened. So we're going to advance the clock 11 days. We don't have money to spend on anything. Jumpman will be back in 25. Matches, who just took a beating. Chunker, who took a beating, are 85 days out, so they'll be gone for almost 3 months. Jumpman's gone for almost a month, so we need Jumpman back in. We have to pay everyone's wage here coming up in 14 days. And we have 381,000. Our bills, we need to have a successful mission right away. So at that 11-day mark, we need to start doing missions and fill the next 3 days with missions so we can get enough money to make payroll. It's just not looking great. Now, that being said, we need to see who we're going to hire because we need someone to replace our losses. Okay, so looking at the local quality, Trigger would be nice, 7 guts, but we just don't have high enough reputation. Selkie, I like that guy. Ringo, need someone with gunnery, but there's just no one here. Don't need that guy. I guess if we're taking any of them, we're going to take Ringo because he also has the bulwark. Okay, so this is going to belong to one of the real-life family friends, and I don't think that quite fits what we were going to put him into, but that's, I think, our best purchase. He's got good defensive skills, which we need. His gunnery and his piloting suck, but that'll change quickly. And we're going to need some pilots because we have 4 of our main pilots out, and we need some replacements, which means we're also paying a higher wages monthly, but sad to say, losing the Emperor lowered our payroll quite a bit because he was paid higher than anybody. We'd rather pay that higher wage, but we'll have to make do. Okay, so to the barracks, because we're going to set up this new pilot. We got Fudsky, Pinball, Ringo. Okay, Ringo's going to become another member of our extended family, and the nickname he likes to use is Artemas Ward. So we're going to call him Artemas. And his name's Michael Rice. Okay, so Michael has joined the group. Truth is, that picture's almost good enough. So I'm just going to take my phone. I'm going to look at a picture of him in real life. See how well we're doing here. Okay, let's see if we can match up Michael's face with whatever the BattleTech game is going to allow us to do here. So I'm just looking. I've got a couple pictures of him. Let's see. Good old Facebook. So photos. We need a photo of his face. Okay, there we go. Actually, you know what? That is really close. The hair's not exactly right, but this is a futuristic sort of... What we need is a paramedic outfit or a baseball cap or something. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll go with that picture. So we need to change the hair. We're going to choose... Right. Nope. 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 I think we're going to choose... Oh, that's close. That is almost good enough. But let's go one more hairstyle up. No, that's no good. That's no good. That's no good. There's one here that might work. No, I like that other one. Okay, this is as close as we're going to get, I think. So let's see what kind of... Let's put him in red. He's pretty... Well, red's not good. That's more hot shot. Let's put him in something that speaks of defense and kick-buttedness. All right, so we'll say that. And lighting, let's see. No, that doesn't look like him at all. No. I think that first lighting's where we're going to go. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's go with that one. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That is really close. If you were looking at the picture I'm looking at, you'd be quite impressed. I think his skin's a little bit darker, so let's do that. See what that does. No, that's the wrong way. Oh boy, that's too dark. Not quite that dark. Not quite that red. I think... Actually, that's pretty close. Okay, so there's Mike. There's Artemas. He has joined the fold. Middle of the road gunnery, terrible piloting, great hit points. And now we're just going to be advancing the day. But we've welcomed another mech pilot to the fold to replace the Emperor. We'll see if he can fill those boots. Those are big boots to fill.